really big. The Lakers have renounced the rights to Julius Randle, making him an unrestricted free agent. Could this be the move before the move that gets them Kawhi Leonard?
Well, it certainly was necessary if they were going to be able to fit Kawhi Leonard without moving pieces they didn't want to move to aggregate contracts. Certainly, I can't imagine San Antonio would take the Luol Deng contract as part of that conversation. So certainly this clears the decks for that type of trade to make a little more sense in terms of the pieces you have to swap. But it also could make sense relative to a free agent signing. Maybe this is opening the door for Boogie Cousins by way of example.
It could go either way. You're right. It could be for Boogie Cousins. It could be for a possible Kawhi trade. We don't know right now, but it's very interesting because Randle, I think he had a very good year. I think he brings a lot to the table as far as aggression, gets to that left hand early and often, rebounds the ball very well, just plays very hard and tough nose. So if you're letting go of a player this young, that good with that type of motor, obviously you're letting go of Randle for a reason. We don't know exactly what that reason is, but there's another domino that's going to fall probably shortly.
And that's why we're here on Free Agent Fever. Don't move an inch, everybody. Let's talk Boogie Cousins here for a moment. And as you mentioned, it could be Kawhi, it could be Boogie going to LA, it could be none of them. But 25, 12, and 5 in a single season, which is it's a ridiculous stat line, and it's been done by these Hall of Famers and DeMarcus Cousins. You're talking about Baylor, the Big O, Wilt, Kareem, Sir Charles, and DeMarcus Cousins. So, I mean, let's talk about this. I mean, if you're a Laker fan, who is going to be better on your team to help you get to the promised land? Boogie Cousins or Kawhi Leonard?
Well, it's fascinating. Neither one of them is healthy, right? Neither one of them's proven they're healthy. Now, we're led to believe that Kawhi is mostly healthy, right? 90-some-odd% healthy. So from that standpoint, that's great. The problem is when you're coming back from an Achilles tear, that's not a direct line. You don't just say, okay, he's here today, he's there tomorrow, by then he'll be healthy. It doesn't work like that with an Achilles, and it doesn't work like that with a big guy with an Achilles. So I don't think you can say which one's a better fit for the team today because you don't know where they're at. If both sides are completely healthy, you take a two-time finals MVP who's done the thing Kawhi has done. You take somebody with that level of accomplishment at that age level, I think you do that first all the time. But if you're saying that you can get a guy who is as prolific as Boogie Cousins, and all you have to do is say yes right now and you don't set yourself up into the future, the Lakers have to say yes to that because they have LeBron, and anything that Boogie may not be in the locker room or may not be from a team-building standpoint, LeBron takes care of that.
Well, I also think that I would probably go with Kawhi as well, just because in today's game, you need multiple defenders. You need guys that can switch a lot of screen and rolls. And I think Kawhi is that type of player. You're talking about trying to catch the Golden State Warriors. He's somebody that can make life tough on Kevin Durant. I'm not saying he can slow him, he can stop him, but he can at least make those shots very tough, can get into KD. So I think Kawhi fits better with LeBron. You get those two wing guys out there, and then you build out around them. But I also like what Boogie brings to the table. Boogie brings a nasty, if he's healthy, he brings a nastiness to the paint. He brings something that the Warriors haven't really seen, a big man that they don't know. I don't know how they guard him. You don't guard him with that small lineup. You can't put Draymond Green on Boogie Cousins. That's going to be an immediate help situation. And Draymond is excellent defensively, but he can't guard Boogie one-on-one on the block. So both of these guys have some things that they can do.